Hello, everyone. My name is Tom Signorello. Welcome to the Send Out Cards presentation. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the next 35 minutes. Please, if you would turn off the cell phones and emails and any multitasking. The information that you're about to hear could quite literally change your life or the lives of the people that you care about. I'll tell you what, a little bit about me. I found out about this great company, oh goodness, 2009. So I've been doing this quite a while with my wife, Hadley. We were actually 2012 Freedom 100 Triple Crown recipients. We also won the Circle of Excellence Award in 2014 and doubled up and won it back to back in 2014 and 2015. Also were the Senior Manager of the Year runner-up. We were finalists in that category. We missed out, and actually one of the speakers that we're going to have on tonight's presentation won that award, so we'll talk about her in just a little bit. And we were also promoted to one of the top leadership positions in the company as executives 2016. My story is quite simple. I had a very successful landscape company in North Carolina. I had a great plan to be able to deal with some debt issues that I had building up a big business like that. Also a plan to get to retirement and provide my children with college education. But a funny thing happened along the way to all of those dreams. I got wiped out back in the Great Recession. I don't know if anybody had read about it in the newspapers, but it was pretty bad for companies like mine. We didn't do any maintenance. We did design and build work, and when real estate collapsed, so did I. So I was actually well, I didn't know anything about network marketing, and I wasn't even open to the idea, but I did know I needed to do something different if I was going to be able to achieve my goals. That happened for me at 50 years old, so I needed to do something different. And a friend of mine shared send-out cards with me, and immediately I knew I needed the service for my business because I was always a card sender, but I didn't do it on a consistent basis. But then I started thinking how many other entrepreneurs or other small business owners or people in general who build business by relationships absolutely have to have this tool. And I got really excited about that. And it wasn't only in Florida where I live now, but it's not only in the United States or up in Canada, but it's worldwide. So I decided to become a distributor, and I struggled a little bit in the early days. I had a sales background, and I kind of tried to sell it a little bit. It doesn't work. And so I learned to just simply listen to the great people who were mentoring me. Just share the information, just like we're sharing information with you tonight. What you choose to do with it will be yours. But that was, goodness, 2009. So it's almost a decade now, and my life will never be the same. So with that being said, one of the key people that has been mentoring me along this journey is actually a 26-year network marketing professional. He is a great friend of mine. He's an author. He's written a number of different books. He's looked at as a tremendous leader in the network marketing industry. No lie, this man has made nearly $17 million in that 26-year period. So I highly recommend you listen to what he has to say. He hails from the great state of Wisconsin in the United States, from a small town called Oconomowoc. I am pleased and proud to introduce you to my great friend, our president of field operations for Send Out Cards, Mr. Steve Schulz. Steve, can you hear me?
Steve, take it away.
Oh, Tommy, that was fantastic. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for inviting me on the call here tonight. Hey, guys, we're going to keep this very, very short. We're going to keep it simple. But the information that I'm going to share with you here tonight is truly life-changing. And I know that is a big, bold statement to make. But I'll tell you this, guys, if you truly apply the information that you hear tonight from some great speakers that are going to be on this call, if you apply the information, it will definitely change your life. I mean, this is something that you can get involved with without giving up anything in what you currently do. You can build this business on the side of what you currently do, but when your part-time income starts to exceed your full-time income, and most importantly, on a monthly residual basis, meaning the money is there whether you're working or not, well, obviously at that point, you would have the greatest problem in the world to have. And that's exactly what happened to me. Guys, my story is this. I got involved in this industry about 26 years ago. And 26 years ago, when I was first introduced to this concept, I was a full-time school teacher. And I kid about it, but I'm serious. I was a dead broke full-time school teacher. I really could not do the things that I wanted to do financially on a school teacher salary. Well, after working this business on a part-time basis for about a year, and I'm talking 3 to 5 hours a week is also, it's not a huge time commitment. I don't want anybody to, jump off this call here tonight and say to themselves, man, what a great opportunity, but I just don't have time. Yes, you do. 3 to 5 hours a week is what I put into it. And after a year of doing so, my wife, Colleen, who taught first grade, she was able to leave her teaching position. And about a year and a half later, I was able to leave mine. Well, in that short 26-year period, we built a pretty big group. Guys, we went out there and we shared this concept with just a few people. But what we did is we taught that small little group a system, and we taught them how to share it with the people that they knew, and those people went out and did the same, who did the same, who did the same, and we built an organization of more than 170,000 people, and like Tom said, we have made millions of dollars in the process. And real quickly here tonight, guys, that is simply the opportunity that I want to share with you guys here tonight. So let me just jump right into this thing, tell you a little bit about the company. Guys, Sendo Cards was founded in 2003 by our founder, our CEO, Mr. Cody Bateman. The international headquarters are located in Salt Lake City, and Send Out Cards is a member of the Direct Selling Association. Now, here's how Send Out Cards even came to be. See, Cody's goal was to take the greeting card and the gifting business from a traditional brick and mortar type environment and move it over to an online click and order type environment, the exact same way that Amazon did for books, Netflix did for movies, and iTunes did for music. Now, if you take a look at those three companies, Amazon, Netflix, and iTunes, those are pretty successful companies. I think everybody would agree to that. I'm talking about multi-billion-dollar successful companies. And what these companies were able to do is that they were able to collapse an inefficiency in our marketplace. In other words, these three companies have made our lives easier. Think about it. Think about how many products that you've purchased from Amazon. Seriously, the way that we purchase products today is totally different because of Amazon. The way that we rent movies is totally different because of Netflix. Today, in the comfort of our own living rooms, you can dial up Netflix, and you can choose virtually any movie that you want to watch, documentary, and it's always available. You don't have to leave your house anymore to rent a movie. Well, the way that we purchase music is totally different. Guys, think about today. When you want to purchase something, we don't buy albums. We don't even buy CDs. We buy tracks off of CDs, right? And we can buy them onesie twosies from the comfort of our smartphone. You can be literally driving down the street. You can hear a song on the radio, and you're like, that's a pretty good song. Well, you can grab your smartphone, click on the app Shazam, and Shazam will tell you the name of the song and ask you if you want to purchase it. Well, with just a few simple clicks, that song can be downloaded onto your playlist in a matter of just a few minutes. Well, Cody has done the exact same thing in the greeting card and the gifting business. Because today, you guys, the days of us actually going out of our homes, leaving our offices to send a greeting card or a gift are done. Because today, in the comfort of your own home, your office, or the comfort of your smartphone, you can create an unbelievably personalized greeting card. You can add a gift, and you can hit send. And Send Out Cards will print it, stuff it, stamp it, and mail it for you for $1.17 plus postage. Guys, you can add pictures to it, just an unbelievably personalized greeting card for $1.17 plus postage. Now think about that, guys. How many times have you realized that it was somebody's birthday today? You're like, oh my gosh, it was Melissa's birthday today, and you forgot to send a card. Well, literally, guys, you can grab your phone and you can send a card in about a minute. Guys, understand that the digital revolution is already underway. Guys, think about this. The largest taxi company owns no taxis. Uber, right? The largest telecom company owns no lines. Skype. The largest media owner creates no content. Facebook. The largest movie house owns no cinemas. Netflix. The largest software vendors do not create the apps. Apple and Google. And soon to be, and the reason you are on this call with us here tonight, the largest greeting card and gifting company owns no stores, and that would be Send Out Cards. Guys, Send Out Cards is the best relationship marketing building program in the world. Send Out Cards has sent out over 140 million greeting cards, over 7 million gifts over the past 12 years. Now you sit back and go, wow, that is an unbelievably convenient thing to have in the palm of your hand, right? Because like I said before, how many times have you thought to yourself, I need to send a card, but it's too inconvenient to go to the store, find a card, pay $5 or $6 for it, and you know what? You end up not even doing it. Well, today, with the program that Send Out Cards has put together, you can create these cards, and you can create these cards from your laptop, but you can also create them from your smartphone. Whether you're an iOS user, whether you're an Android user, it doesn't matter. You can send gratitude in just a matter of moments. Now, guys, I want you to think about all the different things that you do on your smartphone today. I mean, obviously, we communicate through voice or text. We can check our emails. We do our banking. We pay bills. We can check the news, weather, and sports, get directions, watch movies, all kinds of stuff that we can do. We can obviously listen to music. We can take photos. Boy, do we take photos on our smartphone. Well, if you take a look at all the different things that we do on our phones, the next question is, why don't we do business? Why don't we do business from the palm of our hand? And I know many of you on this call right now are going, yep, we absolutely do it. So guys, let me show you how easy it is to send a card right from the palm of your hand. Now, this is what our app looks like, all right? Pretty darn simple, and this is actually what it looks like on my actual iPhone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how to send a card very, very quickly here. So if you click on the Send Out Cards app, it's going to open up, and the app is going to ask you, all right, what kind of card do you want to send? Now, a photo card, that's a completely blank card. You can start completely from scratch. My cards, these are cards that you've already created that you can send to other people. You can use them again and again and again and send them to other people. And obviously, you'll change the greeting on the inside. There's featured cards, there's birthday cards, thank you notes, and you can scroll and scroll and scroll. And there's all kinds of different cards that you can send from any type of occasion. Now, what I'm going to share with you guys is just a photo card. It's just a completely blank card. So now the question is, do you want to send a vertical card or do you want to send a horizontal card? Well, let's just send a vertical card. And now it's going to ask you, do you want to send a 2-panel card, a 3-panel card, a great big card, or do you want to send a postcard? Well, in this example right here, let's just send a 2-panel 5x7 card. So then I go up and I hit Create Card. Now, the card is completely blank. So all I have to do is touch the center of the card, and it's going to say, okay, what kind of picture do you want to put on this card? Do you want to open up the photos that are on your phone? Do you want to take a photo right now? Or do you want to use the photos that are already on your Send Out Cards website? So if I click Photo Library, that's going to open up all the pictures on my phone. Now, I met this young girl the other day, so let's send her a card. So what I'm going to do is all I have to do is touch that picture, and it's automatically placed onto the front of my card. Now, I can crop it, I can make it smaller, I can do whatever I want with it here, but you know what? That looks pretty good. Now, you know you're on the front of the card because up on the top here, it says front, all right? Pretty easy. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swipe to the left, and that's gonna open up the inside left of the card. If I swipe again to the left, it's going to open up the inside right of the card, and I can tap and I can add text to my card here. Now, I can type this out if I want to, but I have a very difficult time doing that these days because I do everything with voice, and I'm guessing you guys do the exact same thing. So on my iPhone, all I have to do is click this microphone here, and whatever I say will then show up as my greeting for this particular greeting card. Now, this has nothing to do with Send Out Cards. If you're an Android user, you have that microphone capability as well. So if I just click that microphone, it'll say something like, "Hey, Emily, it was great to see you at the game tonight. Good luck with your job interview. Let me know how it goes. Talk soon, Steve." And literally it pops up on the screen or on your phone as you say the words. Now, I can go and I can highlight this text, and I can change the font. I can change the color. I can even change the size of the font. I can do all kinds of fun things with it, but that looks fine to me. So I said, okay, next. Now, it's going to say, okay, is this what you want the back of the card to look like? Because you have the ability to customize the back of the greeting card. I'm like, yep, everything looks good there. So I click it again, and now it's going to ask, do you want to add a gift? Now, if you click on all gifts here, you can just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. And we have hundreds of small little gifts that you can add with your greeting card. Well, in this case, I'm just going to send a 2-pack of brownies to Emily. So I click on 2-pack of brownies. It's like, yep, that's what I want. I go up to add cart. So now I've got my card, I've got my gift, and I have the ability to add another gift if I want to. But nope, everything looks good. So then I go to checkout. My return address is already in there. So I hit continue checkout. And now the app says, who are you sending this to? Is it somebody that's already in your contacts, or is it a new recipient? Now, in this case, it was a new recipient. So I click on new recipient. I literally handed the phone to Emily, and she typed in her information. All right. We click done. It goes to the next page. Here's what it's going to cost me to send that card and the brownies. I hit submit payment, and I get a confirmation number. You guys, I can do all of that literally in about 2 minutes. Now, think about how you can send gratitude to somebody in a moment's notice. You just realized it's somebody's anniversary. You just realized it was somebody's birthday. You saw something on Facebook that said, you know what? I need to send that person a card. I need to send that person a card because this just happened in their life. Well, instead of leaving your home, going to the store, trying to find the perfect card, guys, you literally grab your cell phone. You grab your mobile phone and you punch in the information and you send this card off in a matter of minutes. Now, pretty cool little concept. But the question is, how do you do this? Well, you have to be a part of Sendo Cards. And to be a part of Sendo Cards, you have to be a customer. Now, I'm going to strongly encourage everybody on this call to at least become a preferred customer. All right, it's $39 a month, but what you're going to get for that is you're going to get 100 points. Now, the card that I just sent to Emily, that costs 3 points. So you can send about 33 cards for that $39 a month. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit less if you add gifts. It's the lowest point price possible. There's no commitment. You can cancel at any time. This by far is the best value out there. When I said these cards were $1.17, that's because you were a preferred customer. And the points will roll over. You don't have to use the points every single month. You can let the points accumulate and use them, during the holiday season if you want to. Now, we also have a retail package. We also have a pay-as-you-go package. Guys, I'm going to flat out tell you, don't do that because it's too expensive. All right, now it's cheaper than anything you'll find in a store, but still, if you had the choice between retail package, pay-as-you-go, or preferred, guys, get the preferred. Get the preferred. Take advantage of the lowest point price possible and start sending cards and gifts. Now, we also have a bunch of other products and services that we've bundled into different packages. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these packages with you, but I will tell you this, that each one of these bundles does include something that we call the Custom Brand Manager. Now, with the Custom Brand Manager, you have the ability to customize the back of the greeting card. All right, imagine being able to customize the back of a greeting card. When people open up a greeting card, they look at the front and they automatically look at the back. And the reason they look at the back is because they want to know how much money you just spent on them, right? Okay. Now listen, we obviously do not put the price of our cards on the bottom, but what they're going to do when they turn it over, they're going to see your personal brand, or you can put a picture of them on the back or do whatever you want. So each one of these bundles includes that Custom Brand Manager. Now the Custom Brand Manager alone is $149. All right, but it's included in each one of these bundles. So the person that got you on the call here today, they can explain and help you pick out which bundle would be best for you. And obviously, with the personal bundle, the marketing bundle, the business bundle, there's added value. And so you're going to get additional value when you choose bundled products. Now, that's how you become a customer of Sendo Cards. And I guarantee you this is what's going to happen. When you start using our product and you start sending cards and gifts to people, the phone is going to ring. And people are going to call you up and they're going to thank you for the card. They're going to thank you for the gift. And then they're going to say, how did you do that? How in the world did you do that? Now, if you are a distributor of Send Out Cards, you have the ability to sign them up as a customer. Okay, and then you have the ability to get paid every single time that they send a card or a gift. Pretty cool concept, right? Now, to become a distributor, there's a one-time setup fee of $50 with an annual renewal fee of $59. Now think about that, you guys. You have your ability. You have the ability to start, own, and operate your own business with a one-time setup fee of $50, annual renewal fee of $59, and you're going to get everything that you need to go build a successful send out cards business. So those are the options. Okay, become a customer. You can become a distributor. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how you get paid in this business. And guys, it's very intriguing. And my goal here today is to make sure that you lose a little bit of sleep thinking about the possibilities of this, because I know that probably some of you are sitting there going, come on, seriously, how much money can you actually make sending greeting cards and gifts? Well, guys, you can make a ton of money showing other people how to send greeting cards and gifts. Now, there are 4 types of people that join our business. You're a 1 if you want to become a customer. I'm going to assume if you're a guest on this call, you are definitely going to want to become a customer. You're a 2 if you want to become a referral partner, which means you don't really want to, go out there and actively build a send out cards business, but you know people who might. And if you refer those people to the person who got you started, they will end up in your organization and you'll get paid as they go out there and build their send out cards business. You're a 3 if you want to become a distributor and work and earn a part-time income. You're a 4 if you want to become a distributor and replace your current income. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to walk through the money with you very, very quickly here. I'm just going to give you the Reader's Digest version of it, and then I'm going to ask you again, are you a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4? Now, obviously, we get paid to sign up customers and these bundled products and services. Now, for every one of these marketing bundles that you sell, I'm just going to go with the middle option right here. But for every one of these marketing bundles that you personally sell to somebody, you can earn up to $335. Okay, not bad. But here's where the money's at. You can also earn up to $195 for every marketing bundle that is sold in your organization by other distributors, whether you had anything to do with it or not. Now, that's leverage, okay? Think about it. What if 10, 20, 30, 40, or 100 of these marketing bundles were sold in your organization in a given month, and you were picking up, up to $195 per bundle? Guys, that is big, big money. Now, if business bundles are sold, double all of that income. And if personal bundles are sold, just cut the income in half. That's why I chose the marketing bundle, because that's sort of the middle of the road. Now, you also get paid on a residual basis. Every single time somebody, a customer in your organization sends a greeting card or a gift, you get paid. And here's how that works. Let's just say, for example, that you went out and you found 3 people that wanted to become a distributor. You found 3 people that said, yeah, not only do I want to become a customer, but I also want to become a distributor. They paid the extra $50 to become a distributor. Well, let's say that those 3 distributors went out and just brought in 3 other distributors. You'd have 9 on your second level, and they did the same, who did the same, who did the same through 7 levels, all right? Well, if you added up all of these distributors on levels 1 through 7, you would have over 3,200 people in your organization. 3,200 distributors in your organization. Not bad, because you only did the work to bring in 3. Now, let's say that all of these distributors, the only thing they did were to sign up 4 preferred customers. They signed up themselves plus 3 other people. That's it. Okay, that's the example that I'm going to show you guys here tonight. Well, these are the percentages that you make on each level. Well, in this tiny, tiny little example, and guys, please understand that people get promoted to this level in less than a week. All right, so this is just a start of what can happen with this business. But in this tiny little example here, you would be earning over $16,267 a month. Month after month after month after month. That's residual income. You did the work one time. All of these people have these preferred customers that are loving send out cards, and you get paid month after month after month after month. Now, once again, when we turn you guys back over to the person who got you on this call here tonight, the question is, are you a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4? Guys, what is exciting about what is going on here with Send Out Cards is that this company is poised for massive growth. Millions of people are experiencing Send Out Cards even as we speak. And this company is becoming a worldwide household name. And honestly, the only thing that's missing is you. Now, I'm going to bring Tom back on the phone, on the line real quickly here, because Tom, we have got, examples of success literally all over the world, but we've got some very, very successful people on the call with us here tonight. Tom, I'm going to ask you to introduce a couple of our guests, or actually 3 of our guests here tonight. And let's just hear what they are doing to go out there and build their send out cards business.
Hey, Steve, thanks a bunch. I really do appreciate it. I've got a couple of really great people. First one I want to introduce you to is my great friend, Vicki White. Now, Vicki's been a partner with me for many, many years. In fact, I cannot remember how long ago it's been, but she's not only promoted a couple of times, but she's building an amazing team. She's won our team MVP award in 2015. We don't have enough time for all the accolades that I could say for this great person. Vicki, are you there?
Woohoo! Yes, Tom, I'm here.
Go ahead, and if you wouldn't mind just sharing your story.
All right, no problem. I am so excited to be here. I'm actually on my way out to do some volunteer work, and it is this company that gives me the time freedom to do that, the thing that I really love to do. So I ran into Tom years ago. My husband and I, before he died, we were in a business that needed advertisers. It was a Fishing Connection newspaper. We also had a ministry outside of the local community. It was a teleconference that connected people all over the country. So we were at the boat show drumming up some advertising business for our little newspaper. Tom was there helping a friend. Tom was just helping everyone all the time. I love this man. So anyway, we hit it off right away. I think good people know good people. He said, "How's it going?" And this was in the time of the downturn of the economy. And we said, "Not so great." And Tom said, "Well, I may have a solution for that. And would you be willing to take a look?" And I said, "Sure." So my husband and I took a look at the system. We loved it. We fell in love with it immediately and knew right away that we had an inexpensive and fabulous tool to keep in touch with our ministry contacts around the country and our advertisers, to build loyalty, to help them build their businesses, referrals. It was just the absolute perfect tool. Then a few years after that, in 2013, my husband died, and I became very deflated. I was like a balloon that had lost all its air, and I just stepped back from everything. Didn't want to interact with people, didn't want to, I still maintained what I had to do to survive in my life, but that was it. My sociability was in the drain. It was not even visible. So I stepped back, and Tom and his wife were very good, dear, close friends to me. They kept in touch. They kept encouraging. And when I was ready to re-engage, I guess a year or so ago, Tom was right there for me. He helped walk me through the technologies, held my hand through everything. One of the things that I absolutely loved from the very beginning about this company is that you are not alone in it. And it's been my great privilege to work with Tom and my other super teammates. I am in it forever, and I hope you'll decide to join us.
Wow, what a beautiful story. Vicki, thank you so much. And, it's words like that that makes me so proud to work with key leaders like you. So thank you very much. That one of the key people that is on Vicki's team is Allison Abbott Naziri. Now, Allison is a great person. And Allison, I'll tell you what, this lady is one of the best friends I have in the world. She's right here in Jacksonville, Florida. She's only a few miles away from me, right down the street in the San Marco Riviera section of Jacksonville. And this lady, she is no stranger to business. She has a master's degree in business.
She has run a successful work from home networking business before. She is really sharp. She understands networking and is won our teammate of the week a number of times. And she's actually in the running for uh, our teammate distributor of the year for our personal team. I am very proud to introduce you to Allison Abbott and Siri. Allison, you there?
I am here. Thank you, Tom. I actually learned about this company right around the time that I had my first child and was kind of stuck at home. I was reading a book by a guy in the company named Jordan Adler. Didn't actually know what company he was with, so something about him just sparked my interest, and I looked him up, found out he was a top earner and send out cards, and I thought, wow, I could use that service right now. So I called the company. They put me in touch with Tom, and Tom gave me the details and showed me everything that send out cards was about, and I just fell in love with the idea. Not only I had called the company to actually take part in the service, but realized that the opportunity for a business, it was very striking to me. The fact that I couldn't imagine one person who couldn't at least use the system to send cards and gifts at some point throughout the year. And then the idea of helping businesses to grow their business was just, as Tom said, I have a background in business. So that was something that I would have loved, an opportunity that I have to give to others, especially those in business. So I jumped in, started building a business, and then my second child came along, and I am just so thankful that I saw this opportunity when I did to be able to build awesome, fabulous business alongside of my children as they are growing, and give them the gift of having their mom at home, the gift of gratitude, teaching them how to care for others, sending thank you notes every time they have a birthday or something like that is also a gift that I'm able to give to them. But just the fact that I can do this from home. Tom showed me everything he was building his business from home, and so that just gave me an opportunity to do the same. So I'm really thankful for everything that we've done together to grow this business and to help me be able to stay home with my kids. And it's just a fabulous opportunity for anyone in that situation. So that's my story. Thanks so much for letting me share, Tom.
Well, Allison, I really do appreciate it. And one of the things that really inspires me about a great person like you is you're actually showing stay-at-home moms how to be able to tuck $100 or $200 a week into a prepaid college fund. We have the Florida prepaid plan right here in Florida, but all across the states, there are neat ways for people to be able to put money aside for little ones so that when it's time for them to go to college, it doesn't hurt to be able to send them to the college of their first choice, not their last. I'm proud to work with you and Vicki and Hadley, and thank you so much for being here. So, Steve, why don't you take us out of here? I'm going to throw it on back to you.
My grandparents had a chance to invest in a McDonald's franchise in the early 50s. And my grandfather, obviously I wasn't born yet, but my grandfather said, he told me later, he said, who in the world, the reason he didn't do it, because he said, who in the world is going to want to go out for a hamburger? And I hear that story from him, and it just rings in my ears. It's like, oh, only billions of people, Grandpa, okay? He totally missed the opportunity. Guys, what we're sharing with you here tonight is that type of information, or that type of opportunity. And it's $50. It's $50 to be a part of it. All right, now, like I said before, I'm going to assume that everybody on this call is going to be at least a 1. You guys should all at least try the service. Send cards and gifts for 30 days, and I dare you to do it. And you're going to be swimming in the gratitude when people call you back. You're going to absolutely love it. You'll be addicted to it. But you guys, for an extra $50 to become a distributor, to go out there and share this with other people, that could be your legacy. That absolutely could be your legacy. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn you guys back over to the person who invited you to get on this call, get all your questions answered, and let me be the first to welcome you to Send Out Cards. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening.